Welcome back to NextGen Gadgets, the channel where we explore the latest in tech, gadgets, and futuristic breakthroughs. Now imagine a computer so powerful that it could solve problems in seconds, problems that would take today's supercomputers thousands of years to crack. Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, it's actually becoming a reality, and it's called quantum computing. In today's video, we're diving into what quantum computing is, how it works, and what it could mean for our world in the very near future. Let's go! First things first, what exactly is quantum computing? To understand it, let's start with the basics of how traditional computers work. Modern computers use bits, which are basically tiny switches that can either be on or off. These bits are like the building blocks of all the programs, apps, and data we use every day. Now, quantum computers work with something a lot more mind-blowing qubits. Instead of being just on or off, qubits can be in a state called superposition, meaning they can be both on and off at the same time. And that's not all. They can also be entangled, meaning the state of one qubit can instantly affect another, no matter how far apart they are. Sounds pretty crazy, right? But that's the magic of quantum physics. All right, let's break this down. Imagine you have a quantum computer that needs to solve a complex puzzle. With classical computing, your computer would try every single combination one by one, like a super-fast calculator doing trial and error. But with quantum computing, because of superposition, the quantum computer can test all possible solutions at the same time, and that's where things get wild. Let's say you're searching for the shortest path through a maze. With classical computing, you'd have to go down each possible route, but with quantum computing, you can go down all routes simultaneously, instantly finding the best path. This kind of parallel processing gives quantum computers their insane speed and potential for solving problems that would take current supercomputers millions of years. So why is all this important? Well, quantum computing has the potential to revolutionize a ton of industries. Here are just a few areas where it could change everything. Healthcare quantum computers could analyze massive amounts of data, leading to faster drug discoveries and more personalized treatments. Energy. They could optimize energy grids and help us design more efficient solar panels and batteries. Cryptography. Right now, quantum computers are a potential threat to our current encryption systems, but they can also create unbreakable encryption that'll keep our data secure. Artificial intelligence quantum computing could speed up machine learning, making AI even smarter and more capable than ever before. Now, this all sounds exciting, but let's be real for a second. Quantum computing isn't quite ready for mainstream use just yet. Right now, companies like Google, IBM, and startups all over the world are still in the research and development phase. In fact, they're racing to build the world's first practical quantum computer. But there are some major milestones that have been achieved. In 2019, Google announced it had achieved quantum supremacy, meaning its quantum computer performed a task that would be impossible for a classical computer to replicate in a reasonable time. And companies like IBM and Intel are also making progress, with quantum computers already tackling small but complex problems. So, if quantum computing is so amazing, why aren't we using it everywhere by now? Well, there are still huge challenges. For one, qubits are incredibly unstable, called quantum decoherence, which means they lose their quantum state very quickly. To keep qubits stable, they need to be kept at nearly absolute zero temperatures. That's really hard and expensive to do. Plus, building large-scale quantum computers is not just a hardware challenge, but also a software one. We need entirely new algorithms and ways of thinking about programming for quantum systems. And of course, there's the issue of scaling. Right now, we're talking about quantum computers with tens or hundreds of qubits, but we need thousands or even millions to make real-world impact. So, what does the future of quantum computing look like? Well, we're talking about a game-changing technology that could completely transform industries, solve some of humanity's biggest problems, and open up new possibilities we can't even imagine yet. But, like any groundbreaking tech, it's going to take time. We're still in the early days, and we may not see quantum computing go mainstream for another decade or more. But one thing's for sure, quantum computers are going to play a massive role in shaping the future of tech, science, and even our everyday lives. All right, that's a wrap for today's deep dive into quantum computing. It's a fascinating and mind-bending topic, and we're just scratching the surface. Do you think quantum computing is going to change the world as we know it? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on the latest in tech and gadgets. Until next time, stay curious and stay tech savvy.